All right, good afternoon. This is Biz on a Sunday afternoon, Labor Day Sunday. I haven't done one of these recap videos in months, but since we just started service, I have several new people that have joined our group. Wanted to get one of these out. I'll be doing these every week on Sunday night or early Monday morning. My Sunday night work schedule, I get home like 3:30 in the morning, so I don't know if I'll be able to do them that night. I might get them out when I get home from work on Sunday night. Recap the week. I like to recap the week, talk about what the week entailed and what's we have going forward. Anything new that I want to talk about. So anyway, welcome everybody, new and old. Obviously, we had a really good football weekend. 8-0 plus 9 units. I think I wrote 10. 9 units. We only had the 1 2 unit play. Those two yesterday. What do you have the under on yesterday? Arizona, BYU, and Texas Tech, Houston. They certainly could have been 2 unit plays. I even commented in the email they could have been 2 unit plays. I thought we lost a little value on that Texas Tech under where the line settled, but went under not easily. It was easily, if you throw out the fact of pick sixes and that last 44-yard touchdown, which gave Houston a last possession to beat us. But that was a pretty solid play. And the BYU Arizona was never really in doubt the first half in game. So those certainly could have been 2 unit plays, but I kept them at 1 unit. Been a little conservative this weekend. I didn't want to get crazy. I saw some people putting out 20 plus plays. I have done that in the past. For this week, I just put out the 8 plays. I certainly could have put out more. I did like some other games, but being as week one, I just kind of wanted to get my feet underneath me and not go crazy. We'll have plenty of action going forward. So, nice 8-0 week. The baseball, scuffled a little bit. I only gave out the one under last night. Never was really close. The night before we went 1-2. Could have been a 2-1. It wasn't. Lost a tough game with the Nationals. Had a chance in the bottom of the ninth, running on third, one out. Couldn't get them in, and then the 10th inning they kind of imploded. We were on a really nice baseball run. From the previous week, I think 19-4, we were really, really good. Excuse me, those unders, the line drop unders, and then spectacular. Finally took a loss with that last night with the Padres. So a nice 8-0. I don't have anything on this game tonight. I'm leaning the under, not an official play. I don't love the play, so we're gonna take our 8-0 and move on to next week. NFL starts this week. I will have a weekly video for those of you that have not been with me before. I put out a weekly NFL video. It's a PowerPoint type presentation where I give out the plays. I introduce the systems, show you the systems that we use, the records with some commentary. I put some music in there. I have something called the Stinker of the Week, which is when we bet on a really bad team, it does really well. I have the Florida Pete Biz combo play back this year, the Business Dewey Best Bets. Videos are very, very popular. I get a lot of comments on them. A lot of people ask, are you doing the videos this year? I will be doing the videos this year, so I will have them prepared for this Sunday. I usually get those out, usually Saturday. Friday or Saturday I'll get the video out for the NFL. And I also will email the plays. So if you don't want to watch the video, I will certainly email you the plays. But many people like the videos. They go anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how many games and how many things I have in there. And again, they're pretty popular with people. I have some notes here, so I'm glancing down, looking at my notes. One last thing on the football: Kansas State, Stanford. That was an under play. That was a platinum play. I passed it. Sports Insights gave it out as the best bet for the over. There are some bet signals and things that were on the over, and the line ticked up a point. So I'm like, let me just skip that game, and it probably was one of the easiest unders of the weekend. So, going forward, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose when you pass games based on that. I could point to games where we passed and won. So you take the good with the bad, but I did pass a platinum winner on that. The games we passed, I talked about in the email systems I have for week one that were based on previous seasons' win totals and previous season's spread marks. And the problem, as I mentioned, was that there was an abbreviated season last year. Nobody played a full schedule. So if you're going on season win totals, they didn't have enough games to really give you a true idea of how good they were, same with the spread. So I passed those games. Those games went 4-4. They went 4-4. We would have lost some juice. So there's no harm, no foul on those games that we passed. It was a great college football week. We will have losing weeks. Don't go bananas. Stick to your game plan. Stick to your bankroll. Stick to your units. Whatever you put on a platinum play. I get a lot of questions. What do you put on a platinum play compared to regular play? I put, for instance, if I put $100 on a platinum play, I'll put 50 on a regular. So you could kind of use it as your baseline. If you put $100,000 on a platinum play, put $50,000 on a regular play. For those of you that aren't as wealthy as something like that, for every $10 you put on a platinum play, put $5 on regular play. So that's how I treat the platinum and the regular plays. I took the day off today pretty much. It had been a long week. You guys saw the comments that I had. I took my dog, BIZ, to the vet. You know about her, 14 years old. She's older. She's blind. Her nickname is BIZ, thus BIZ. And I took her again Friday. I picked her up. She's doing better, by the way, so thanks for those of you who have asked. She's doing a lot better. But I took her to the vet twice, and then we had that tree blow down. We had a huge windstorm here in the desert, and my neighbor's tree blew over, landed in our pool. That was a fiasco that I won't bore you with. So I was dealing with that. And then, I had to work late Friday night. I had to work till 5 because the usual closer had some family issues, so I was asked to do that. So it was just a crazy week. And I was going to get up early today, and I just hit the alarm. I'm just going to take the day off. We had a great college football season, or week. So that's why I pretty much took the day off for all of those. Going forward on Sundays, I don't care what my schedule is. I will get up early Sundays. Sometimes I do put out plays on a Sunday morning for football. If I see anything that, after I put the video out, if anything else comes about that would make me make a play, I'll put out a Sunday morning play. We have another month of baseball, so I want to get some baseball out on Sunday mornings. Killer Sports, the Killer Sports site was supposed to be going through the end of the baseball season. The site, Joe Meyer, who runs it, is quitting using the site. He told everybody that he wasn't selling it, he was just quitting it. Come to find out, now somebody posted on Twitter that he is selling that to somebody. We're still waiting to see if that's true or not. Today the site was completely down after being promised it would be working through the end of the baseball season. So right now it's kind of a state of flux. We don't know what's going on with the Killer Sports site, which is where I get a lot of my baseball plays. I would say 75% of my plays are probably from the Killer Sports site. So that's why you haven't seen a lot of baseball lately. I'll keep you updated on how that's going and what's going on with the Killer Sports site. But today wasn't working. A lot of people weren't happy about it, but it is what it is. NFL last thing, I don't know what we're on next week. Probably a little conservative. It's week 1, again, long season. I do have some week 1 things, but not a whole lot. I have sent out, for those of you that signed up previously, I sent out Houston Texans plus a field goal, plus 3 points against Jacksonville. And it is a week 1 system play. I do have some week 1 system plays. And mainly the reason I put this out, because I have a rookie head coach in Urban Meyer, a rookie quarterback in Trevor Lawrence. They're going on the road and they're laying 3 points. So for no other reason, that's why I'm playing Houston. I don't think a rookie head coach, a rookie quarterback should be laying points on the road in their first game. I don't care who they're playing. I don't care how many issues Houston has with the quarterback, new head coach. Tyrod Taylor is not the most dynamic quarterback in the world, but he's a game manager, and if Houston could limit Jacksonville's offense, I think he could manage the game to where they could at least stay within the field goal. So that's why I like Houston. More on that game in the video and later in the week. Last thing I want to talk about is IPTV. You guys have heard me talk about this before. I use an IPTV service. We use YouTube TV because my wife likes to record stuff, so we have YouTube TV. I also have an IPTV service. It gets you every game, every station on the planet. It's a streaming service. It's $15 a month. I get every baseball game, every football game, every sporting event, pay-per-views, UFC, boxing. If you like WWE, you get all those pay-per-views. You get European soccer, all of it. I mean, every channel under the sun you get. I've been using it for a couple of years. I absolutely love it. I have it on my TV right now. It's HD quality. You cannot record the content. Maybe you can if you have some type of hard drive, but the only downside is it's not easy to record if you did plan on recording. And be honest, what do you really need to record? I used to have a Xfinity, and when I quit Xfinity, I looked at my DVR, and 95% of the stuff on my DVR I never watched. I mean, I would tape a bunch of stuff I never watched. YouTube, I have a bunch of stuff taped. I don't watch most of it. So, recording content isn't really a big deal. If you like sports, which if you're on this email list of mine, I'm sure you do, it's a no-brainer. It's $15 a month. Right now I have the US Open tennis right now with Tiafo and the Giants-Dodger game on. You could do split screens. I could put 2 screens up there. Again, you get a little buffering depending on your internet connection, but it's very minimal. Most of the time it streams very clearly and very not a lot of buffering at all. It's great on an NFL Sunday when you want to watch multiple games. So you get the Sunday ticket, you get all the NFL, all the baseball, all the basketball, all the hockey, all the major sports you get. So if you're interested, I know many of you already have it. If you are interested, contact me. I will put you in touch with the person who provides the service. I don't get anything for this. Sometimes he'll tack on an extra month or two as a courtesy to me, so I get an extra 15 or 30 bucks. But I put this out there mainly because it's just such a great thing to have, and I love baseball, and I watch a ton of baseball on this. I get every baseball game out there, all the sports. So if you're interested, give me a call. That will about do it. I have nothing on the game tonight. I kind of like the under, not enough to really give it out as an official play. And there's nothing else going on tonight. So that will do it. Thank you all for signing up for the fall season. We're going to have a great year. Very, very confident that we're going to have a great year. When the NBA and college basketball kicks in a couple, 2-3 months. I have a lot of good stuff for that. Those of you that have been with me, you know about that 3-ball pay system, the over system that we had that we were really hammering overs last year at a high percentage. We'll get that back into play. Those of you that have signed up for the full 8 months, you go through the end of April. I did that through the end of April so that you get the entire NBA season. So that's why it's an 8-month thing. For those of you that are doing the $100 a month, if at the end of the 5 months you want to continue, we'll figure out something to do for you. And that will do it. Thank you very much. I hope you're enjoying your Labor Day weekend. And a quick shout out to Rich, who was promoting me in another Discord channel. And I don't want to talk about her Discord channel because I just don't want to get into any negative stuff today. A few people from that Discord channel signed up. And welcome to all of you. Welcome to everybody, whether you've been with me for over 5 years, whether you've been with me for a couple of years, whether you just signed up with me. Welcome to all of you. I really feel confident we're going to do a great job this year, and that'll do it. Again, that'll do it. So thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll be back tomorrow and see what we got in store. Take care, everybody.